Hello, it is the Goof. And there's something I've been wanting to talk about for a little while now. And it's something I've touched on before, and so has many others on YouTube. Richard Review Tech USA touched on this a bit. Uh, well, not exactly, but you'll see what I mean as I talk about it. There's this, how do I say it? There's this consensus? Consensus? I want to say consensus. That eventually we won't have big, bulky consoles to play video games. That's what Rich says too. I've also noticed that a lot of game types that I grew up with and loved playing vanished. It's like they're gone. In their place is shooters and sports games, and the only RPGs that we really get most of the time are Western developed, and we haven't even had a Western developed one in a while, I don't think. Anyhow, my birthday's at the end of this month, but I got a gift early from my brother. It's been activated. This little thing right here. Yeah. I got this thing and found out that there's a lot of games on the Google Play Store. A lot of games that are of a genre and style that I fucking love. That you don't see on consoles anymore. Never mind that they're two-dimensional games. Never mind that they're sprites. They're drawn art. Never mind that. But it's the fact that these kind of games I drool over. Okay, there's two companies that are putting the kind of games I drool over and want to play on the Google App Store and the iPhone App Store, respectively. This is fan-fucking-tastic. I should have got one of these long ago, and it's no one. That's the other thing. It's no wonder that kids nowadays. I didn't get it. I didn't get it at first. I'm from the past. I didn't think about it. I didn't get it. I get it now. I now see why kids have tablets and whatnot. There are affordable, fun games, decent length, that are just freaking awesome on this damn thing. I'm a huge JRPG fan, especially the turn-based kind. I kept wondering for years, why are they not on consoles anymore? I just figured out why they're not on consoles. They're on this damn thing. They're the kind of games I want to play are on this. What the fuck happened to the goddamn game industry? The fuck? So basically, companies like, well, I'll just say it right now. The one main company that puts the RPGs on here that I've been playing is Kemco. Kemco, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my friggin' heart. Because, wow. I guess they feel, even Square Enix is doing this. I guess they feel like this is a safe haven, a sanctuary. This is where it's at now. They can make some fucking money. And these are good games. Now, I'm pretty sure people are going to disagree with me. Oh, God, they're horrible. They're deplorable. The controls are this. Look, when you're playing an RPG, turn-based, you really don't need much in the way of controls. So, something like this is okay. Plus, I can get one of those controllers and hook this to it. And I'm just like, I was just looking at a game called, let's see, Fanatic Earth. It looks pretty cool. It looks like if Phantasy Star and Final Fantasy had a love child. Classic Final Fantasy and Phantasy Star. Because the art is kind of futuristic and whatnot, the setting is a bit futuristic and whatnot, but the battle system and whatnot is all very side view type stuff, but it's awesome. I've already got an RPG on here. Hang on. This should work. Pinch. Nope, that ain't it. Let's go back here. Back. Okay, I was in the, I'll show this. Okay, I got a game on here. I just got it. It was pretty cheap, and I'm having fun with it. It's called Alphadia? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. This is one of the most awesome games ever. Probably won't be able to see much of it, just like Kemco. My camera can't see this thing too well. Got some nice music, too! Oh my god, let me turn this down. Let's go to the title screen. Let's load a game real quick. Real easy to walk around, and I just went back inside. Up, down. There we go. I'm in a town right now. I don't know if you can see this. Trying to, there we go. Kind of tilt it to the side. You can see it a little better. I want to go outside and fight something. I'm outside now. I know some people don't like this. They like tactile buttons. Pretty much Final Fantasy, though. But this is attack. Took him out. Yeah. Wow, and it's not as graphically superior as a lot of the games that a lot of you probably go ahead and exit out of that for a bit. It's probably not as fantastic as the graphics you're used to. I'm not worried about graphics, I'm worried about gameplay. And I love me some... What the hell is this? And I love me... I think I got a virus on my computer. It's pissing me off, I know that much. I love this thing. I really do. Come on, flip, bitch. Oh, that's right, it doesn't flip on the menu. Oh, well. But that's the only game I got right now, but I've looked at the other games, and I'm going to get more, and I've got an emulator on here. That's the other thing. Oh, my God. I was just floored by this fact. Here we go. Recent games. What was I playing last? Hello, load up recent games, baby. They're still in there. Come on. Come on. There we go. What was I playing last? Ah, here we go. I just hit the power button. Whoops. I went back in it. I can get back into it. Just get back. There we go. Toe Jam and Earl. It's a, and I keep doing this. No, I don't want to do that. Hand's too high up. Toe Jam and Earl. Let's split the screen here. Well, I don't have to split it. You know what I'm playing. You can see it. A Sega Genesis emulator, and it works pretty good. It sounds pretty good. My DS has been giving me hell. I've had it for a long time. It's a regular DS. DS Lite is not doing so good anymore. My PSP, the buttons are all screwed up on it. I think this is a great alternative because I like retro games a lot. So I'm going to be sitting here playing Toe Jam and Earl on my phone, and I'm going to get one of those controllers where I can take it like this and just kind of, you know, hook the controller into it and sit here and just play it like a handheld. That's going to be the shiznit. And I know those exist. I don't know how well they work, but yeah, look. Toe Jam and Earl, man. This video is already long. It's going to probably be a little longer, but I love Toe Jam and Earl. We need a sequel, not like the one that came out on Xbox a ways back. That game sucked. It was horrible. It was a bit of a departure. It became less about funk and more about hip-hop rap stuff. And I'm like, ugh, what happened to the funk, man? The funk, bitches. These guys are funky aliens, not hip-hop rap, mother, yo. Funk, man, they funky. They supposed to be funky. What happened to this design, too, is it? He has, like, these blue shorts with red dots on it. Why not? I like this, though. It's one of my favorite games ever. Just Earl. Fixed world. This is just an example. And I know people think this is crappy. I've heard the comments, and I pretty much agree to an extent. But it's just the idea that I can do this on the go with a cell phone running Android. It's amazing to me. always love that about Toe Jam now. I think I've made my point here. This is just it's awesome. And given time, yes, I want to exit. Given time, these phones will become powerful enough to play. They're already getting there. I don't know if y'all have seen the GPUs and whatnot that they're creating right now. I've seen it in the news, and I was floored. So eventually, you know what's going to happen? And it's already starting to happen. I saw a commercial recently where this dude was able to literally transmit what was on his tablet screen to his television. Now imagine that for a second. Wirelessly, he turns on a game on the tablet and it shows up on the TV. You sit there and do a wireless controller. Bam! There's your console. Rich is right. Rich is right. See this right here? It's not much. Boy, it's fixing to go places. And you might not want it to happen. You know how much this damn thing cost me? And there's 3D games I could play on here too, by the way. I already checked. They got Dragon Quest 8 on this bitch. The PlayStation exclusive. I thought it was exclusive, but it's apparently not. It's on here. It's on the App Store, the Google App Store, and I'm going to get it. I haven't got it yet. I don't have the money this month, but I'm going to get it. I'm really stoked. That's why this video is so long. That's why I'm going into it. But I'm basically proving Rich's point. I'm trying to, anyways. And at the time, I still kind of, when he said it, I was like, I kind of shook my head, but then I also was like, yeah, he's right. But now I'm just like reaffirming what he had to say. He's right. This is fantastic to me. I don't like touching the screen to do stuff, mind you. No, I'm gonna buy some kind of controller. I think I can sync my Wii controller to it, but it would still be difficult. I'd still be having to sit it somewhere and hold the controller and play it, and that wouldn't be good enough. But yeah, fantastic. This is the future. You know, I mean, this thing only costed my brother $30-something. Maybe right at $30. That's all it costed him. I have found lots of games that I think are fantastic that are really cheap. Two companies are doing a lot of games on here that I think are great. A lot of you will disagree, but I think they're awesome. Two companies mainly. Square Enix, and even though their console RPGs suck donkey balls, the ones that they put on here are freaking awesome. Final Fantasy Dimensions, I've watched gameplay footage. I'm going to get that soon. It looked fun. So, my thing is, this to me is the future. And I think one of the reasons this is the future and why Nintendo needs to worry, you need to be worried about this, Nintendo. You see this thing in my hand? You need to worry about this. You need to stop sitting on your high horses way up in your freaking ivory towers. You need to fucking get out in the real world and see that this is going to cause you issues, Nintendo. It's going to cause you... I'm sorry I keep looking down. It's a habit of wanting to look at the screen and not at the camera. This is going to be your downfall, Nintendo. This is why kids don't have a DS. This is why some kids... This is why when I go to a freaking dentist appointment or something, you know, a doctor's appointment, kids are around me playing their fucking smartphones and their tablets. And let me explain why. Do you know that Google doesn't charge them that much to put the games on here to begin with? That's why they get away with charging so little for these games and still making a profit. Nintendo, you're fucking up. I love you, but you're fucking up. Rich said it best. He wants to see you guys be top dog again. I would love that too, but you got to pull your heads out of your asses. Yeah. You saw me get dark and angry. Oh, yeah. But yeah, you need to worry about this, Nintendo. Because a guy like me who's now, you know, I got this because I needed a new phone, right? And I wanted to be, the main reasons I got this, my brother got this for me is because I needed a new phone, number one. This thing has got us cracked on this freaking screen. It's going out. Number two, when I'm out and about, and I got, say I'm fixing to go order something at a restaurant, and I stop and I go, wait, how's my bank account? What's my bank doing like? I'm not really sure. I don't have my bank statements with me to see what I've spent so far, what I have exactly. Hey, I know. I'll use this to go online to a website, to the website for my bank account, for where I have my bank, check my account and see if I've got enough money to order what I'm fixing to be ordering or whatnot. You're out and about and like, I want to buy that. I want to buy that. I want to buy that. That new controller. I want to buy that new controller. I don't know if I've really got the money. I'm going to pull this out and I'm going to check it. And that's what I'll do with this. I will check it. And that was the main reasons I got this thing. Convenience. That was it. But when I got it, was looking on the Google App Store. My mind exploded. Yeah, this is something to worry about. Nintendo. $30 phone. Play some decent games. And I've already played one 3D demo on this thing, by the way. A game that was 3D, it ran really well. I played a PS1 game on it earlier. It ran really freaking well. The graphics aren't super fantastic, but like I said, that's fixing to change. But just think about that for a second. And then the games are like a few bucks on this damn thing? This is where you're suffering, Nintendo. 30 bucks for this, compared to your 3DS, which is, oh, I don't know. How much is your 3DS? It's like $100 and something compared to 30 something. I was gonna get me a 3DS, but now I'm like, what the hell? I got me a new cell phone to play games, biatch. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's just a bunch of touchscreen swipey swipe casual crap. It's not. There's a lot of cool games on here. There's some horror games. The main thing that I'm stoked about though is the fact that there's RPGs galore on this thing. The RPGs I want to play. As soon as I play through this one RPG, Alphadia, whatever it is, I'm going to buy another RPG on here and play through it. This here, my friends, is the future. You must notice. You must notice well. Maybe not this phone in particular, but there's a phone that's going to come along the way. They're gonna integrate this to wirelessly. If I had the right TV and the right cell phone, I don't think this one does it, but I could just use this as the controller, a touchscreen controller, having the signal beam to my TV to watch it on my TV. Nintendo, you need to take notes. This is why I suggest. Here's what I suggest you, Nintendo. Your next handheld and console should be one and the same, and it should be a cell phone as well. It should be like a tablet or something. I know people are going to disagree. Disagree all you want. Then you could just unify everything that way. And the technology's there, and it would be in your best interest. Sorry, that's how it is, Nintendo. I know you don't want to do this. You're so reluctant to go to the future. But I think it might be one of your best bets. Maybe. Maybe. That or you could just do the other thing that people keep wanting you to do. Make a powerful console. Compete, Nintendo. But basically, Rich, if you're watching this, but you're probably not. I don't think you watch anything I do. I wish you would, but you're probably not. Rich, you were right. And I believe it more now than I did before when you said it the first time. Just having a cell phone, like, you know, a smartphone myself and playing some games and looking at what's available and just, I'm floored. And all of you doubters who sit there and go, oh, God, there's just, no, because it's just swipity. It's so stupid. You probably don't even have a smartphone. I think that's the issue here. That's pretty sad. I'm now a convert. This is going to be what I carry around and play games with now, Nintendo. You dropped a frickin' ball. You backed the wrong pony. Now, I still want to get a 3DS just because of the 3D. Supposed to get one eventually. Don't know. But it is a problem, and it is, and I see it. Me, somebody who's played Nintendo since I was a kid. Oh yeah, by the way, Nintendo, there's 10 tons of games on here that pretty much rip off your IPs. Yeah, so you really don't have to put any of your IPs on this thing. There's games already that use, you know, use similar likenesses. There's a guy that looks kind of like Mario, but he doesn't have a stash. His palette's a little differently, and it's a platformer, and he hits blocks, and it's pretty much Mario. Ooh. Okay. Oh yeah, Square Enix put a Chrono Trigger on this thing. Yeah, I'm pretty much going, oh, I'm going to get it. I played it before on other things. I'm going to play it again on this. Just, wow. This video has gone on too long. I had to talk about this. This is the best gift I've ever gotten. It was only $30-something. Best gift ever. And I love it just because I didn't know it had all this potential. I didn't know it could be a good gaming device. And all you scoff all you want, but it's true. One day we won't have the big consoles. This is going to be what we got. I'm supposed to get a tablet here eventually. A good tablet. Hopefully it'll have that stuff where I can hook, wirelessly do stuff with. Unless my TV doesn't support it. It might not support it. It's an Element. I think it's one of those, it's an LED HD TV, but it's one of those that predate the new ones that have technical gobbledygook inside. They got all this extra stuff, sensors and Bluetooth and all this other stuff. But yeah, okay, 21 minutes is enough. I can't even upload this video until later. But don't do that. Just turn my phone off. It's more of a sleep mode, really. But Nintendo, you should be worried. You should get on the ball. You should figure something out. You're smart people. You'll figure something out. I don't know what this blue ocean is that you're looking into. Somebody's already tapped into the blue ocean. Your casual market went to this. The guys that you acquired, the moms and the dads and whatnot who used to play games on the Wii, they left and went to this. Your focus should always be on the core demographic. The mature people who play games seriously. Or you could just, like I said before, make a fantastic handheld / console / smartphone. All Nintendo, all awesome. That's the other option. I don't know. I'm done. I love this thing. I wish I gotten one sooner, but then again, I don't, because the games that are on here probably wouldn't have been there. But I'm just glad I got it. This thing has got like a 1.2 gigahertz dual processor in it, and some other stuff. And apparently it's enough to play some 2D and 3D games. It's fantastic, and it's enough to emulate the Sega Genesis. I haven't tried SNES yet, but I'm going to. I'm going to put some SNES games on here. And even some NES games and some Master System games. Why the fuck not? Just put everything I could possibly want to play on this. I was considering building a console. I've mentioned that before, and I might still do that, but if I could figure out some way to just... Yeah, I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. But alright, this has been The Goop, and I know this video was long, and I know a lot of you already left, but for those of you who stuck around and watched the video, thank you, I appreciate it. And look for more. I'm going to talk some more. I'm going to, as I get games on here, I'm going to review the games. As I get games on this thing, I'm going to review some of the games. When I'm finished playing Alphedia, I'm going to review it. So far, I like the game. It's simplistic. It's not too difficult. It's got its challenges. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty simplistic, straightforward, turn-based JRPG. I love it. Kimco, keep it up. Keep it up, man. I'm hoping you're making good money. I hope you are. I really hope you're making good money, because if you're making good money, that means you're going to continue to do this. And you should. Alright, peace out all.